Love you, Hashem, because you saved my soul with your wisdom. Think about it, just with his wisdom, he saved my soul. I didn't even have to meet him, yo. I never even seen him. But you know what I did see? His wisdom. And that wisdom taught me how to find peace in a chaotic world, yo. You know how you do that? By staying away from sin. When you understand that every time you sin, you create a demon that comes back to punish you. Yes, sir. Sometimes it'll be just thoughts in your head, yo. When you sinned, you were elated. But after you got punished, you were deflated. Word up. I appreciate that, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, but that's exactly what it is, yo. You sinned, so you felt good, you felt great. So now you have to get punished for that. And what's the punishment for that? Deep depression. He dealt with a lot of demons, really. I never seen him hang out with no demons. Nah, they were in his head. What do you mean? Thoughts. You create demons, yo. What do you think when something tells you go kill yourself? Who told you go kill yourself? It definitely wasn't God, because God in the Torah tells you how much he wants you to live. He gave you the whole Torah as a book, how to navigate this world of snakes, this world of lies, yo. They're gonna try to convince you that God is not real. You're gonna see perfect order to this world, but yet they're gonna tell you it's the Big Bang Theory and everything's random. If you just study a little bit, yo, the Word of God, it will give you so much wisdom that you wouldn't waste your time with a fool, yo. You would not waste your time with a fool, yo. Let me give you some wisdom so you don't waste your time with fools. Number one, when a fool walks away from you, they just did you a favor. You know why? Because it's better to meet a bear robbed of her cubs than a fool in his folly. So if a fool walks away from you when you chase him to make your point, you're the bigger fool. So now who's the fool in his folly? You became. That's what happens when you attach to fools, you understand? You better be careful, yo. Don't get into debates with atheists, you know what I mean? Because in the end, you really cannot prove your point. You can give them all the wisdom you want, but if his stubbornness and his ugly, dark heart block your wisdom, you just wasted your time, yo. Don't do that. Don't do kindness for a wicked person. You know why? Because when you do kindness for them, yo, you give them strength in their wickedness, yo, and you're gonna get punished for that. Word up, yo. When you kiss up to the wicked, you will fall right in their hands, yo. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that, yo. You seen what happened with Hamas and Israel, yo. They kissed up to them. Two-state solution. We want peace. Shalom Akshav. They want peace. So how do they want peace? By making Israel look horrible. Oh, Israel's an apartheid state. These are Jews. Talking against the state of Israel, yo. What happened in the time of the Torah when the Jews slandered the land of Israel, yo? What happened to them? They all died in the desert. So what makes you think that when these Jews slander the land of Israel and try to make Israel and the Torah, see, the one thing they'll never understand, we want separation of church and state. Well, you can never separate Israel and the Torah, Hashem and the Jews. That's a forever bond, you understand? It's a bond that will last forever. And I feel so blessed that I'm part of this nation, even though this nation is going through so much suffering right now. Why? Because it's a cleansing for our sins, you know what I mean? Like I told this one wicked person, if you sin and get punished right away, that means God really loves you. But if you sin and he keeps letting you get away with it, and you become more and more secure in your sin, more like an edifice, like a foundation, like a tower, yo, where you're gonna start calling yourself master of the universe, yo. It's like this dude I know, he called himself the master of disaster. So I said to him, why would anybody give themselves such a name? It's like, it speaks to his character, yo, which is not good. So I said, yo, you better change that name, bro. So I see him the next morning and I said to him, did you change the name? And he goes, I did. I go, thank God. I go, what is it? He goes, master of the universe. So I looked at him and I shook my head like, bro, you think this is a game? It's not a game, yo. When God watches you sin and lets you get away with it, that's a bad sign, yo. He lets the sinner celebrate, you understand? Think about it, yo. And God taught me in the Torah how to always put the truth above everything. when I look at a situation, no matter what the emotion tells you, like here with this war in Gaza, yo, you say like, yo, they hide among the civilians, okay? So you have to bomb them and the civilians. It's sad, it hurts, it's collateral damage, it's the worst, it's everything. But the truth is, if you don't do that, they're gonna survive and keep attacking, yo. But you don't even have to do all that. You know why? All you have to do is just change. Be better. Try to keep Shabbat. Try to put tefillin. Try to stop during the day a couple of times and thank God just for your heartbeat, yo. Do you even understand how intricate and how amazing the body is and how it works? I mean, if you get cut and just left it, you didn't put honey, you didn't clean it, you didn't put hydrogen peroxide, nothing. It would heal on its own. This is how God made the body. This is how God made the world. There's blessing all over the place, yo. You know, I was watching this debate. Unbelievable how the Democrats lie, yo. If you really think about it, yo, every evil in this world right now that you see is attached to the Democrats, yo. It's crazy. The whole transgender movement, they back that, yo. The whole illegal aliens entering this country and nobody vets them. They go wherever they want. They can make crimes. They don't even get prosecuted, yo. It's like scary. Connected to the Democrats, yo. They say that the Republicans want to ban books, but what they forget to mention is that the books that they want to ban are books, sex books, that they want to read to kids. And who's going to read them to the kids? Some transvestite. And they do it in the name of love. But it's not in the name of love. It's in the name of a dirty, dark, ugly spirit, yo. Yo, it's crazy. If you're clever just a little bit, you'll get the point, yo. Oh, we want to be inclusive. Be inclusive to everybody. Of course, be respectful. But if you let your kids hang around kids like that, your kid is going to become like that. Think about what I'm telling you, bro. The world got real dirty. The world got real corrupt. You know why? Because they got rid of God. That's why. You understand? Once you push God to the side and you don't want him to be part of your life, you're going to run into a lot of pitfalls. You're going to run into a lot of problems, yo. And you're not even going to make the connection. Like I told somebody, yo, you're going to sin with your foot. Whatever the sin is, you kick a cat. Every time you go to work, there's a cat. You kick him. And the punishment might come in your shoulder. So you'll make no connection. You understand? But if God really loves you, yo, a lot, he'll give you that punishment right in your foot, in the same foot that you kicked the cat with, so you can make the connection, yo, so you can fix it quicker, yo. He lets the sinner celebrate, yo. Don't fall under that category, yo. You're a sinner. Change yourself, yo. You have the power in you to be great. That's for sure. You saw many people before you did it. So for sure you can do it, yo. It's just like a guy who weighs, 600 pounds. And he tells you, I can never get in shape. It's impossible. It's impossible. And he'll make many great points, yo. And he'll show you 1 million people that couldn't. But I'll show you 500,000 that could. You understand? You could do it, yo. Like my mother said, just reverse everything, yo. She was a smoker. So she said to me, you know how I stopped smoking? I realized just like I could pick up the cigarette from the ashtray and put it to my lips, I also have the power to reverse the action, you know what I mean? You want to go rob a bank? Reverse the action, yo. Go raise money and give it to the poor and see which way will end up better for you, yo. Robbing a bank or giving money to the poor. But I just want to get back to this debate real quick, yo. Even the people that run the debate are against Trump. Like everything is against this dude, and he does really well, yo. He's sharp, he's witty, he makes great points. Sometimes he talks a little bit too much about the stolen election, about January 6th, about how he did nothing wrong, about how the world leaders love him, and then he'll quote like about Urban, how much he loves him. If he got rid of all this, yo, or just cut that down a lot and just focused really on just like what made him great or what made America great, yo, which was him. Were his policies, closed border, getting rid of all the regulations on small businesses. I love when the Democrats say we're about the middle class. They destroyed the middle class, yo. They lie, they cheat. But the lying, yo, I've never seen lying like this. Like I told you in one of my past videos, the lies are so bad that they're not even attached to the truth, yo. Like a good lie is attached to some truth, so you could trick people. They don't even do that, yo. They just straight lie, yo. So someone's gonna say, name me one lie. I'll tell you one lie right now, straight lie, simple. That how they signed the comprehensive border bill. This is garbage. You didn't need a border bill. You have an executive order, you shut the border. An executive order to shut the border to save your daughter. Word up, yo. Why is it that Hashem doesn't make it that all these illegal immigrants that come in don't attack the family members of these people, yo, that allowed these borders to be like this? You know why? Because Hashem mixes it up. He lets the sinners celebrate how they're going to tell you how they're the strongest on the border. Biggest lie ever, yo. They're strong on the border? Yo, they made... I love how they say we're turning the page. Turning the page on what? On what? On your own policies, bro? I don't understand, man. The same old tired playbook. You know, you can diss Trump all you want. Just take a snapshot of his 4 years and these last 3.5 years. And if you're just maybe a little clever, you'll understand. No matter how much you dislike this guy, yo, his policies are good for you and your children, yo. Sometimes that's the way God makes it in this world, yo. The world is all mixed up, yo. But again, the truth is above everything. So you study the situation and you might like Kamala Harris better. She might even have a better personality in your eyes, yo. But you have to look in the mirror and ask yourself, who's better for your children? Think about it. You want your children to go to a school where some transvestite is going to read her a book about sex? You don't want that, yo. You want open borders so that, God forbid, people can get raped, girls getting raped in a public park in the middle of the afternoon? Come on, man. And they're going to tell you that crime is down, you understand? So disgusting, so dirty, so evil, so twisted, yo. And then they laugh. This is the best, yo. We're talking about nuclear war and she's giggling like we're at a joke fest, yo. Jokes, bro. It's crazy. Hashem is showing you, yo. This is the leader that I'm going to give you because you're corrupt. Because the people are corrupt. What do you think? Every time we had a leader that was a horror show, it was because we weren't good. Because if we were good, we wouldn't stand for this kind of a leader, yo. What do you think, yo? Especially in these democracies. Oh, democratia. I hate when they say that, yo. The Jews don't understand, yo. The Democrats destroyed everything, yo, because they're anti-God, yo. That's really what it is, man. If we have to say it the way it really is, the Democrats are anti-God. They're pro-gay marriage, that's anti-God. They're pro-LGBTQ, that's anti-God. They're pro... Yo, everything God dislikes. Immodesty, they're so pro-immodesty, yo. Go look at how they dress, yo. They don't want God. They don't fear God. They don't believe in God. That's why they'll give more attention to illegal aliens than to their own children, yo. So sad how it can be like that, yo. I'm surprised one of these kids doesn't tell his mom, Mommy, why are you voting for this person? They're letting illegal immigrants into the country and he can commit a crime against me, God forbid. So why would you vote for them? I wonder what this mother would say. Because I don't like Trump. So the little kid would look at her and say, that's great, but you still have to vote for the guy that's going to protect me. You know what it's like, yo? It's like, God forbid, there was somebody in this world that lived in like a place where there was like really high crime, yo. And there was a mafia boss inside of his building. So nobody attacked that building, you know, because they were scared of this mafia. All the gangs were scared of this mafia guy. That's exactly what it's like. Sometimes Hashem has to do it like that. It's unfortunate. But when you live in this world, that's exactly what's going on. And I'm not even saying Trump is bad. I like him, yo. Yeah, does he need to change some things? For sure, yo. But to say he's a racist, that's a lie. To say he's an anti-Semite is a bigger lie. And to say he's a bad person is a straight out defamation of his character times 1,000,000,000, yo. Let's just go over what happened to the snake. The snake slandered God. Arms, legs, tongue chopped. Eat dust for the rest of his life. Even there's an opinion that when Mashiach comes, he's still gonna eat dust. Because he lied about God. He tricked Eve. By the way, Adam named Eve Chava. Why? Comes from the word Chaviyah, which means snake in Aramaic. Because she had relations with the snake. And she made him drink from the grapes, yo. Wow. Why? Because she didn't want him to be with any other girls, yo. That's why the women suffer, yo, in childbirth and with menstruation. For that sin of Eve, yo. And Adam's not without guilt, yo. He's also guilty. He should have never listened to his wife, yo. She was giving him bad advice. He should have been smart enough to know, yo, don't listen. God gave you a command. And by the way, in all fairness to Eve, Adam told her, don't even touch the tree. And that was a big mistake. He went like a little bit extra to kind of like put an extra guard. But he shouldn't have done that, because he should have known that God in his infinite wisdom would have known exactly what to say, how to say it, when to say it, and the perfect way to say it. So by adding that extra restriction, what ended up happening was that when the snake pushed her into the tree and she touched it and she didn't die, she thought it was all a lie. And that's how she became vulnerable. Snake is gangster, yo. That's how it is, yo. They distort the truth. They trick you into believing one thing when it's another. Like I told you with this comprehensive border bill, all they have to do is sign an executive order. You don't even need a bill. That's it. That's the truth. But they're gonna tell you that Trump killed the bill. He torpedoed the bill. Yo, man, come on, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, please, yo. If you're gonna let the wicked win like that, then fine, then destroy them and bring Mashiach. That's it. How long will you let the wicked win, HaKadosh Baruch Hu? They desecrate your name by flaunting their sins. That's crazy the way they do it. They don't just sin in the closet. No, they break out of the closet, go into your closet, and then break out of there, yo. And God knows what they're gonna do once they're inside your house, yo. They're gonna convince all your kids to transition. They're gonna make your daughter grow a beard. They're gonna make your son take hormones, yo, so he can go breast. Sick, demented universe, yo. Sorry, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I know you agree with me, but I shouldn't have said it like that, yo. Because it's not even the universe's fault. And you know what's crazy about that, yo? They're forcing heaven and earth to testify against them, to destroy them. Like heaven and earth are going to come to God and say, listen, man, we don't mind making the food. We don't mind feeding your children. We don't mind obeying your will and law and doing whatever you say. But we don't want to feed these people, yo. That like the world will have a claim, yo, and it's not going to be lame. It's going to be a real claim that's going to let you know that the world is sick of these people. That's why it says the earth vomits out the land. How could the earth do that? Because the earth is a living entity, yo, that Hashem created to do His will, to teach us that if the earth can do it, we can also do it. I love you so much, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, for allowing me to enter your spirit, for putting your wisdom in my mind, to teaching me how to see peace and pursue it, how I could go to war but I fall back. And that brought me a lot of peace in my life, and I appreciate that, yo. He taught me how to seek peace and pursue it. He taught me how not to care what other people think about me. He taught me how to be straight with myself. He taught me how to look in the mirror and demand of my spirit that I be better when it comes to serving my Creator. That no one should ever have a claim against me in Shamayim, that I wasn't grateful, that I didn't love His Torah, that I didn't go out of my way to try to save His children. Oh yeah, a wicked one, I'd stay away from him, yo. But if he came to me and asked for help, I'll give him everything. But there are many children of God that are not wicked. They have some bad in them, but they're mostly good. So it could be an atheist that's a really good person, but in this, which is a major thing, it's a horror show. So a guy like this, you have obligation to save. Now, if you try to save him and you give him the most beautiful wisdom and he mocks it and he makes fun of it, now he falls under the category of a fool. Better than me to bear robbed of her cubs than a fool in his folly. You would have an obligation now not to help him, but to run away from him. You understand what I'm telling you, yo? A fool will mock the wisdom of your words, yo. Don't give the fool wisdom because he'll waste it. You understand? You have no obligation and no one will have a claim against you, yo. But if you never study Torah and you love women and you love food and you love this physical material world, you're going to have a huge problem when you die and you're standing naked in front of God, yo, with nothing but your good and bad deeds, yo. Feel secure when you close your eyes and go on the journey of no return. But that's not even really true. You know why? Because you will return. You will be resurrected in this world, yo. This very world, yo. The same streets, the same concrete. It's just only filled with righteous, beautiful, loving, compassionate, warm souls. How beautiful is that, yo? Yeah, the crime, it's like a sugar high, you understand? That's what the sin is like, yo. It's an immediate rush, so you feel great, and then the consequences set in, yo. Not a good look, yo. Be clever, be disciplined, yo. Listen to the teachings of your Father, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, in the heavens above and in the earth below, yo. He's running the show. So put your ego low and let it go. Take pride in the fact that you're a Jew. Take pride in the fact that God loves you. Take pride in the fact that God created you to come back to this world to fix what you need to fix. Don't let him down, yo. Be appreciative, be thankful, be grateful, and acknowledge that he gave you life and that you owe him. Everything you own is his, yo. Remember this, yo. And I love how Hashem says, I want your heart, not your soul. He already has that, yo. He gave it to you. But he also gave you the heart. But the heart is in your hands. That's where all your desires are, the good and the bad. And with your brain and the body he gave you, you decide how the heart is going to be. It's pretty deep, yo, if you think about it, yo. That's why Hashem tells you, yo, watch your eyes, yo. Don't be fixated on pretty women. You know why? Because you'll waste seed. And that's a big sin in the eyes of God. Because it wastes. He doesn't like waste. You're not allowed to waste breadcrumbs. You're going to waste seed. And if you think about it, yo, that comes from your brain, yo. Where does the sin start, yo? In the brain. Then it travels all the way down your back, through your spine. And you know the rest, yo. We don't need to really go into all of that, yo. Just know that if you get excited looking at a woman, that's a sin. Even if you didn't even spill seed, yo. Just the fact you allowed yourself to look and immerse in her beauty. And if you're a girl and you're real pretty, don't accentuate that beauty, yo. I'm telling you right now, because it's going to attract ugly men. They're going to pant after you, bro. Yeah, you might like it at first, yo. Until you realize he's a dog. And he's going to chase you wherever you go, yo. He's going to show up at your doorstep. You're going to understand, like, how serious it is, yo. But why is this happening to me? Why? Because you're walking on the street all sexy, flirting with dudes. That's why. And I just want to let you know, before I go, that all the bad things that happen to you in your life are because of you. Yeah, your boss fired you. It wasn't fair. Where's the justice? We get it. But if you check and watch the tape, you're going to see that that was a cause of a sin you committed. The sin you committed caused that boss to act like that towards you. Will he get a sin? Of course. God could have used anybody to give you the punishment, but he chose this dude. So this dude is going to get punished for that as well. It's just the way God works, yo. It's amazing, yo. He'll pay this one with that one while he watches that one. But then times that times 1,000,000,000. And then another 7. And then all the creatures. And then all the stars. And then... yeah, man. It's too much to really comprehend the greatness of God. And Ashrei, we say, ascribe greatness to his name, yo. Talk about his wonders and his might. His kingship is an eternal kingship. And he will rule forever. But to adequately describe God is almost impossible, yo. It's just, yo, man, yo. There's nothing like it, yo. That's what it is, yo. The whole world rests in the palm of his hand, yo. Think about that, yo. One guy in this world has power over another guy's life. That's already a big deal. That doesn't happen every day. He has power over everybody's life. Every creature, every animal, every leaf, every particle of dust, yo, man. Whew. Ask God how many grains of sand there are in this world. He'll tell you. He'll tell you before you even ask him, yo. It's such intelligence, it's such wisdom, that if you're clever, you'll be in love with it. I'm addicted to your wisdom. I'm addicted to your word. Love you, Hashem.